everyone, I'm back with some epic surf news. I'm going to go over some social media finds that I found. I'm going to jump in on some posts that are related to surfboard equipment first. This first post here by Shannon Reporting, advertising a Piahi yard sale, as she'll call it. These are definitely some used boards. These all got smashed in some big waves. The next post is actually about grom surfboards. This one here by CI, and this little stoked grom right here looks like he's ready to rip that thing. I definitely wish I had gear like that when I was a grom. This next equipment post is pretty cool. Everybody's kind of getting into fins. I know I've been changing some here and there, and I've been buying a variety of styles. But as a shortboard, a lot of my fins are fairly similar. If you get into the longboarding area and bigger boards, there's all kinds of fins that are much larger and have a bunch of different shapes to them. So this one right here was really cool looking. This one's shared by Jiu Jitsu. He calls it the Adam West Hatchet foil. I'm not sure what it does, but it does look pretty cool. If anybody knows, let me know. Moving on to a different aspect of surfing, I always like to hit surf art. And so this one here by Eduardo, this one is beautiful. I mean, look at the colors, the type of art, the emotion. So I'm always checking out Eduardo's art. I encourage you to do the same. There's some pretty cool content he has. There's this other artist here that I've seen before, and this one is basically being shared by Surfers Healing. Robin has some really fun artwork. I think it's definitely worth checking out. And this next pick is somewhat artistic, maybe functional as well. It's a cookie cutter, surfboard cookie cutter. I haven't purchased this thing. I've never tried it. Just found it online, so if it really does exist, it looks pretty cool. And this last pick here is by Tudor. This one kind of fits under two the topics that we went over. One was the surfboard equipment, and so Joel's talking about surfboards and how these boards that have more of a whole bottom, how they surf. Not too positive there on that, but this is also just a cool surf art pick, so I'm going to throw it in that category for today. This next segment isn't so much about surfing, but it's some crazy shit that you will see in the surfing world or down at the beach. This first one here, Eddie Rothman, I mean, check this out. That is insane. Okay, so check this other thing out right here as well. So this clip is also a trip. This person's helping out. Looks like they're doing a really good job. I don't see that I would be trying to attempt something like this, and I definitely don't encourage people trying to touch seals and so forth. They can bite you. They are pretty dangerous if they want to be. So check this. Moving on to surf comedy. I mean, I think surfing and comedy go hand in hand. I'm sure there's a lot of different people with different lifestyles within surfing, but I know that a lot of people and surfers that I know, there's a lot of heckling going on. Embracing your inner kook, everybody calling each other out for their different fails. So there's a couple accounts on Instagram. Basically, they pump out surf memes all day long, or occasionally. And so two of the ones that I tend to follow or get my kicks from is the Greenroom Times, which I've talked about before, and then there's the Bodega account. So I'm just going to click through these, and you can get your chuckles.
To Malibu, and I said, what about you? And what about the boo? You know I came in for the day, now I just can't seem to get away. No, he said, welcome to Malibu, and I said, what about you? And what about the boo? Hard to believe it, And what about you? I wait all day for a wave. You won't believe what I crave. Watch out for the great white. She'll take your soul and maybe then.
So I hope I didn't offend anybody by sharing those memes. It was just good fun. I can be a kook just like anybody. And so I'm going to wrap up today's video with some actual surfing clips. The first one here is by Marzo. The next clip is one of my favorite local surfers, Caity Simmers.
You got love for me, girl, you know it's true.
This next clip here is by Jon Mel. Check this guy out.
And I feel the same, say I never do. Oh, now scream.
This next clip is from Stab. Stab definitely puts out some great content. Check this clip out.
Love, you can't refuse. You got love for me, you're the stone of
Thanks again, everybody, for watching Epic Surf News. And be sure to check all the links and sources that are listed with the content that you see here. I definitely encourage you to go at least investigate some of these different accounts on Instagram to see the content you saw today or to see other content that they put out.
and you feel